Welcome to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Siobhan Gobin. Here are the stories that we're following today, June 25th, 2013. From the Caribbean, in Grenada, 5 men charged by police in connection with non-capital murder. In Jamaica, 5 shot, 3 killed in downtown Kingston gun battle. In Trinidad and Tobago, a boy 16 is held in a hospital shooting. In Guyana, Caribbean Airlines now charges $1,400 for New York round trip. Details on these headlines and more when we return.
Million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family, helping you to make affordable international calls across the world. Leica Mobile. Call the world for less.
Welcome back to CAN, Caribbean Affiliate News. My name is Siobhan Gobin. This segment of the news is sponsored by Total Caribbean Network. In Grenada, the Grenville police have arrested and charged 5 men with non-capital murder by unlawfully and intentionally causing the death of Leroy Alexander, a 54-year-old construction worker of Caruth, St. Andrew. The incident emanated from an altercation during the wee hours of Saturday, the 22nd of June, at a place of entertainment in La Fillette, St. Andrew. Initial police investigations revealed that the victim received several stab wounds and lacerations to several parts of his body, including the right arm and torso area. Alexander was rushed to the Princess Alice Hospital at Maribor, St. Andrew, where he succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced dead by the district medical officer. Swift response and prompt investigations by the police resulted in the joint arrest of 5 residents of Monthorn, St. Andrew in connection with his death, namely Reggie Noel, 22 years old farmer, Michael Murray, 22 years old, Kevin Charles, 26 years old, Glendon Noel, 21 years old, and Leroy Cambridge, 26 years old, all unemployed of Monthorn, St. Andrew. The 5 accused will make their first appearance at the Sauternes Magistrate Court today at 9 a.m. In Jamaica, a woman has now died, bringing to 3 the number of people killed in a gun battle in downtown Kingston yesterday morning. Earlier, the police said 2 men had been killed. Another woman and a policeman were injured. 2 high-powered weapons were reportedly taken by crime fighters after the gun battle. When reporters reached the Kingston Public Hospital, a large crowd had descended on the facility as the bloodied body of one of the men lay in the back of a police pickup van. The body of the other man was still at the West Street scene when reporters arrived. This is the 3rd incident in just over a month in which a total of 3 alleged hoodlums have been killed in shootouts with the police in the community that has been in bloody feuds with the Luke Lane community. In Trinidad and Tobago, a 16-year-old boy was arrested in connection with the shooting of 3 people at the Port of Spain General Hospital earlier this month. The teenager, who lives in Belmont, was held at Harp Place, Port of Spain by officers on patrol in the area. He is facing in excess of 15 charges, said police. He was expected to appear before a Port of Spain magistrate court on Monday. Up to Sunday evening, officers of the Port of Spain Criminal Investigations Department said they were in the process of tying up some loose ends as they sought to lay the charges against the boy. The boy, police said, will be charged with shooting Alexandria Badal, Celine Vialva, and Chavez Topin during this incident at the hospital on June 14th. Badal, who is employed at the health institution as a clerk, was accidentally shot when a gunman walked into the hospital car park and fired upon his intended victim. In addition to the shooting offenses, the boy is also facing a series of firearm and ammunition-related charges. Up to Sunday evening, officers said Badal, who was shot in the face, was still warded in a serious but critical condition at the Port of Spain General Hospital. And in Guyana, government on Friday again blazed Caribbean Airlines over its fare hikes and warned that it's working with a number of other carriers, including Panamanian-owned Copa Airlines, to fly the Georgetown, New York route. Responding to questions over continuous complaints by flyers that they are being forced to fork over thousands of dollars more for tickets, Tourism Minister Ifran Ali warned that government's tolerance is fast running out. And I quote, "There are two things that are provoking me right now. One is that Guyanese still have to come off the aircraft in Trinidad, go downstairs and recheck in back. That is absolutely ridiculous and contrary to the arrangement we have with Caribbean Airlines. We are not going to tolerate this nonsense much longer," he says. Ali said that he has seen a statement from CAL which said that the flyers paid high prices after waiting on the last moment to book. And I quote, "There's no way you should pay $500 US for an economy class ticket to Trinidad." According to the minister, government has received calls for the Trinidad-owned airline to be taken to the Caribbean Competition Commission. He says, "I am very upset. We have to congratulate CAL in certain ways too. When the gap was created by EasyJet and Delta's exit, CAL put on 4 to 5 additional flights. They triple up seats to come to Guyana." However, the airline, which earlier this year was granted flag carrier status for Guyana, has started to capitalize in a harsh manner. He says, "We have a high demand of traffic coming to Guyana, and Caribbean Airlines should be trying to build loyalty among customers. But you have created an atmosphere where the prices are ridiculously high, that people lose trust and faith just because of your fares. I don't know what their business model is." End of quote. Ali made it clear that Guyana has gone past the stage of being anybody's iPass. "We have equal say with anything in the region." He said that the flag carrier status granted to Caribbean Airlines earlier this year was not a bad idea, as it allowed the airline to fly directly to New York. Newly established Fly Jamaica was recently granted permission to fly the Georgetown, New York route, and the inaugural flight should be sometime next month, the official said on Friday. Copa Airline, Panama's flag carrier, is also being courted with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in talks with officials of that airline. Representatives are to come to Guyana, he says. Another airline has also expressed strong interest in serving the route and should be coming to Guyana before the end of the year. You are watching Caribbean Affiliate News. We will be right back.
Million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family, helping you to make affordable international calls across the world. Leica Mobile. Call the world for less.
Stop the music! It's week 2 of our used car blowout month, and this week it's guaranteed credit approval. If we can't show you how to get approved, that car is on us. Log on now. GrecoAuto.com.
Since we announced Sign-In Drive with 0 out-of-pocket and low monthly payments, cars been flying out of Bronx Honda at a record pace. Whoa! New Accord with 0 out-of-pocket for $249 a month, or new Civics just $199 per month, or save thousands with 0% financing. You never have to leave the Bronx to get the best price on the Honda. Bronx Honda guarantees the lowest price in the Bronx. Bronx Honda, East Tremont Avenue. Visit BronxHonda.com.
I can't believe your mom let you take your car out. This is awesome.
It's time to grow up.
You're crazy.
Little while
Go faster. Come on, stop.
it'll all be alright.
I raised my son to be careful,
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, Mom.
but just to be safe,
So don't you worry.
I got a Subaru.
Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Coleman Subaru, 1710 North Alden Avenue, Ewing, New Jersey, or ColemanSubaru.com.
Welcome back to Cannes. This segment is sponsored by TravelSpan Vacations. In Dominica, Prime Minister and Minister of Finance Roosevelt Skerrit Monday revealed that consultations ahead of the 2013 to 2014 national budget will continue. Mr. Skerrit dismissed concern that his government did not consult with stakeholders in preparation for the budget. Last week, General Secretary of the Dominica Public Service Union, Thomas Litang, expressed concern over what he said was an absence of pre-budget consultations. And I quote, "We have been in discussion with various stakeholders and there have been individuals who have written to us making certain suggestions for consideration in the 2013 to 2014 budget, and the consultations will continue this week," Mr. Skerrit said. He indicated that he will be meeting with other stakeholders to hear their suggestions and recommendations in so far as the budget presentation is concerned. According to Mr. Skerrit, even during the budget debate, there will be consultation and people will continue to make suggestions as how to refine the budget estimates and the policies articulated by the Minister of Finance. He is hopeful that the government will receive constructive suggestions as the consultations continue. He said an announcement will be made sometime this week or next week regarding the actual date of the budget presentation. In Trinidad and Tobago, President Anthony Carmona has revealed the names of the 4 new members of the Integrity Commission. The news release issued by the President Monday afternoon highlights the profiles of Justice Sebastian Ventura, Mr. C. Narayan Juku, Mr. Dev Narayan Jagannath, and Dr. Shellyan Alalchan. The oath of office will be administered to the new members of the Commission soon. Caribbean credit unions will have to think outside their comfort zone in order to remain competitive in a changing global environment characterized by an ongoing financial and economic crisis that has affected several financial institutions worldwide, an international consultant said. Michael Daigneault, principal and founder of the United States-based Quantum Governance, told the Caribbean Media Corporation that one of the economic impacts that has happened worldwide, particularly in Bermuda, is that they are now in an economic recession that has really challenged them and indeed challenged all of the financial institutions that are in Bermuda. He goes on to say one of the things that has to happen is that credit union boards and senior management teams have to recognize the changes in the economic environment and make strategic changes to the credit union in order to help their members as much as possible. Convention and the 42nd Annual General Meeting of the Caribbean Confederation of Credit Unions on Monday said too often institutions, including the credit unions, think about themselves and their survival in order to deal with the global economic and financial crisis. Also in the Dominican Republic, Education Minister Peter Saint Jean has said that the result of the 2013 Grade 6 National Assessment is a positive sign of upward movement in students' attainment levels. He told a press conference to announce the results on Monday the 24th of June that effective school managers and principals and teams of dedicated and hardworking teachers have managed to improve the school's performance standards in the exam. The Roseau Primary School topped the list of most improved schools, recording a 68.1% pass rate with 20 entries. And I quote, "This is a perfect example of how schools faced with many challenges can realize success with the right combination of sound management levels and a winning attitude from teachers, students, and parents," he says. St. Jean pledged his ministry's commitment to continue to work with primary schools who have not met the same level of success in this year's exams. Although the top performer and one and the second place performers were boys, Mr. St. Jean voiced concern regarding the overall performance of boys in the examination. He indicated that their performance continues to worry his ministry. He further noted that the education systems must find ways to narrow the gap between the performance levels of boys and girls. You are watching Caribbean Affiliate News. Stay tuned.
5 million customers use Leica Mobile for affordable international mobile calls, connecting over 2.5 million mobile calls daily, helping our customers stay in touch with their loved ones, whether they be in Asia, Africa, Europe, or the rest of the world. Every 5 seconds, a new Leica Mobile customer joins our growing family, helping you to make affordable international calls across the world. Leica Mobile. Call the world for less.
Since we announced sign-in drive with zero out of pocket and low monthly payments, cars been flying out of Bronx Honda at a record pace. Whoa! New Accord with zero out of pocket for $249 a month, or new Civics just $199 per month, or save thousands with 0% financing. You never had to leave the Bronx to get the best price on the Honda. Bronx Honda guarantees the lowest price in the Bronx. Bronx Honda, East Tremont Avenue. Visit BronxHonda.com.
I can't believe your mom let you take your car out. This is awesome.
It's time to grow up.
You're crazy.
Little wildflower.
Go faster. Stop.
It'll all be alright.
I raised my son to be careful,
Hey, sweetie.
Hey, Mom.
but just to be safe,
So don't you worry.
I got a Subaru.
Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Coleman Subaru, 1710 North Alden Avenue, Ewing, New Jersey, or ColemanSubaru.com.